Hello everybody, my name is Samantha. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a Sims 4 speed build. This lot is in Willow Creek. It's the Streamlit single lot located in that first little neighborhood by the BFF's house. It is a 20 by 15 lot. It comes in at around 50,000 simoleons, so it's not really a starter home. But if you're all about using the mother load sheet, then you can easily afford this house with just one of those. It is a one bed, one bath, tier 3 tiny home. If you don't have the tiny living stuff pack, this will just be a small house under 100 tiles. But if you do have it, you will have the lighten the load lot trait and the feeling fine all the time lot trait, which are both really good for your Sims. Like I said, it is a one bath, one bed home, so it's perfect for a single sim. The sim that I had in mind living here was just a single sim who kind of likes to be thrifty. They go to the flea market. A lot of their furniture is a little bit beat up, but I think that looks really cute and it fits the build nicely. As you saw, the exterior came together really quickly. I actually restarted this build like 4 times trying to get it to look right. So I kind of had an idea of exactly what I wanted. I just was getting it there that was a problem for me. But we eventually got there and now we have this beautiful house. So as you see, I'm going in, I'm adding the windows, I'm adding the fences, adding the doors. The fence that I used on the patio is I think it's Get Famous. It doesn't have a matching handrail, which was really frustrating. So I spent some time trying to figure out which handrail was going to match nicely. And I ended up going with the spa day one. I had to mix around with the colors to try to get one that matched properly, but I think I did a pretty good job. If you disagree, you can change it. That's totally fine. But now we're inside the house. The floor plan came together pretty quickly too. The bathroom is a pretty weird L shape, but everything in it is fully functioning. It's not too cluttered. It has a shower, a toilet, and a sink. And it's not too cluttered, like I said. So it should be no problems for your Sims. We use the Jungle Adventure tile because we absolutely love that tile here. Um, More often than not, I use that tile in my kitchens, in my bathrooms, anything that has tile on the walls. It usually is the Jungle Adventure tile. So get ready to see more of that as I do more speed builds on this channel. But now we're moving into the bedroom. It's a really small bedroom and I wanted to fit a double bed in here, so you can see that I kind of merged the bed into the wall. I do pull it out a little bit to expose the other pillows that come on this bed, but right now it's still in the wall. But I do use this Discover University mirror and this, I think it's cats and dogs dresser. I really like the beat upness of it. It makes it look really old, kind of used, like you bought it at the thrift store. And I think that's perfect for the sim that I envisioned living here. Um, I really just envisioned like a very free spirit kind of eco-friendly person living here. You can have 2 Sims here if you choose. There is a double bed, but I really just saw one Sim living here on their own. So we're gonna finish up this bedroom here pretty soon, and then head over to the kitchen. But while we finish this up, I do use a lot of the tiny living stuff, the cats and dogs stuff, and the Get Famous expansion pack. So if you don't have those packs, I'm not really sure what um, the game will just load in for you. But I really like those packs, and if you're looking for packs to get, I would definitely recommend Tiny Living and Eco Lifestyle. Those are my 2 favorite packs right now. But here we are. We put some Jungle Adventure flooring on the floor around the house, but we do change that out for, I think this is a base game flooring. I don't know, it looks really nice, and I really like the way it kind of pulled the whole house together. I had a vision in my head, and this floor was just like really hitting the nail on the head. So we go with this one, and then that's pretty much it for the bedroom. We're gonna add some curtains, and then we're gonna head over to the kitchen. Now the kitchen I thought would be something that, you know, was not so basic. I wanted the cabinets to be colored. I wanted it to look kind of fun. So we go with the Parenthood um, counters, and I start with gray, but I change them to blue. And I just think they look really nice. We add a couple um, cupboards above the counters, and over here on this wall that I just put those paintings on, we're gonna add a bunch of island counters and some bar stools, and that's where our main seating area is gonna be. We also add like a little laptop and like make it look like a little desk area, because I envision that this person that lives here is like a freelance writer. They don't really go to work, they kind of work from home. So I thought that looked really nice. It comes together really cute. I clutter up the desk space. And here I'm using these cats and dogs chairs, which are just like the dresser in the bedroom. They're kind of beat up a little bit. And I just think it really adds to like the aesthetic of this home. So here I am. I'm just cluttering up some of the counter space. The kitchen is pretty cluttered, but everything works properly. If you have a problem trying to like use the counters to cook on, I'm sure if you just delete some of the items, they should be just fine. None of the items are taking up spaces on the counters, so that shouldn't be an issue. But if it is, just delete something or move things around however you want, whatever works for you. I sized up these little spice canisters. They look really cute. I personally have like spice canisters like this in my kitchen, and so this just reminded me of them, and I thought it was really cute. But here I am. I'm adding that desk area over here. It works out really well. It looks really cute. Just a little plant, the laptop, and a candle. And it just looks really nice. I add a bin, and then I'm going to add this little thing because I just thought it looked really nice in that corner. But now we're going to work on the living room. I struggle with the layout quite a bit here. I move it around a lot. I wanted it to feel like a living room and not just like a big open room. So you see I will move it around a lot. But I keep this chair. I think I changed the couch. I don't really remember. But I do keep this chair in that color because I just really like that chair. That's a cats and dogs chair. I think it's so cute. I want a chair like that myself to put in my house one day. It just looks so cozy, like the perfect place to just sit and read a book or like read the newspaper or scroll through your phone. It's just like really nice. But here we are. I think we're gonna pull out a base game couch. Yeah, we pull out a base game couch. We use this city living like bohemian mirror side table. I think this is a very cute table, and I never use it because I don't like the mirror on top, but I think it worked out okay with this one. But you let me know what you think. If you don't like it, you can delete it. No hard feelings. I won't take it personally. And then here we're adding just like a little dining area because I thought that there should be at least a table and some chairs in here. So we go with these chairs. I really love this moon chair. I think it's a thrift store or a flea market chair. It's super cute. It comes in 3 different swatches. It's my absolute favorite. I use it all the time. And then we pair it with another cats and dogs chair because it just looks really nice. And then we added a half wall to kind of separate the room up, and then I just think it looks really nice. And then we put a bunch of candles over on this table. We added this Discover University bookshelf cube IKEA looking thing. I think it's really nice. It works really well here. We're going to go in and just clutter it up a little bit. Make it look like it was used. And then I think we add a rug. Oh yeah, I really struggle with rugs. I want to use them because I feel like having naked floors isn't something that people do. But I really struggle finding the right ones and making them look right in a room. So I use pretty much like the same 4 or 5 rugs over and over and over again. And I don't know, I gotta break free from that. I gotta move on from that because I just really struggle there. Um, but here we fiddle around with the counters, not the counters, the curtains. There we go. We fiddle around with the curtains quite a bit because I just wanted them to look natural. I didn't want them to look short or anything like that. These walls are medium walls. They're not the small ones. So trying to find curtains that looked not weird was hard, but I do settle on doubled up eco lifestyle curtains and in this blue swatch. I think they looked really nice. They tie in the blue of the kitchen, and so I really like that. So that's what we go with there. And we're gonna just add a couple more little things around the little living room area, foyer area, whatever you want to call it. We add a mirror, and I think we move the coat rack and the umbrella rack over to this side. We put it next to the mirror here because it just kind of fit better. The flow of the room worked better. So that's what we do with there. I think we add a plant there. Yeah, we add a little plant stand. And we're going to add a rug here in the kitchen. And then we're going to move to this little back room. I really wanted this to kind of be more like a greenhouse, but it turns more into like an activity, like skill building room. We add the candle making station and the art easel, and we kind of put them in the windows, so if you go walls down, it'll look a little weird, but with the walls up, it just looks like the candle making station and the art stuff is just kind of on that ledge, and I think it looks really cute. But I really like this room. I like the way it came together. It's like a dream to have a room like this for me, where you just have like your art stuff and your DIY craft stuff. So yeah, I really like that. And now we're going to come outside and we're going to work on landscaping a little bit. Now, I am not an expert by any means in landscaping. I really am kind of the worst at it. I use like the same 4 plants. But here, you see me struggling with this fence because I couldn't tell if this fence gate matched the rest of the gate. So I fiddle with the colors a little bit, and I kind of just give up and say, well, these are both the same color in the catalog, so hopefully they're the same color. I think it was just the lighting hitting it the wrong way that was like messing with my head. But here you see me, I'm using the low-laying pansies. I use those for every landscaping project that I do. I think they are a nice filler plant, so I use them as a base. And then I use like this kind of bush thing, the hydrangeas, and this little tree. Oh, and the lilac little flower stems and these cattails. I think they just look really nice. Somebody told me once that this landscaping that I do looks like really overgrown and kind of like a bunch of weeds, and that they didn't like it. But it's my build, and I'm gonna do what I want. So we do this pretty much every time. And if if you wanted to make this house cheaper, you could delete all the landscape, and I am almost 100% positive it would be quite like a couple thousand simoleons cheaper. But here I use these window boxes, and they are so pretty. And so I wanted to tie in some more flowers into the landscaping, and so I found these like low-laying flower bushes, and I used them in a pink swatch to tie in the pink from the flower boxes. And I just think they look so pretty. It's so just precious and homey looking, and I just really like it. And now we're just adding a little bit of furniture on the front patio. It's just like a little couch chair combo and a table. And then we're going to pull out these shutter looking things from Eco Lifestyle. They're like really big. They kind of look like panels, or like the tic-tac-toe boards on the playground, like, and you would like play tic-tac-toe with your friends. That's what it reminds me of. I'm not really sure what it's supposed to be, but they're cute, and I think it looks nice here. I'm adding just a little bit of landscaping in the backyard. I don't really do too much back here. I think I add some flower boxes, some like planter garden boxes. I don't remember. I had a barbecue grill. I had a fire pit and some chairs, and we add the lights from the my toddler stuff pack. Those lights are just so perfect. They're so cute, and I think they really bring like the build together. So here we have the little bit of terrain paint to make the pathway look nice, and everything's pretty much done back here. I didn't know how I wanted to add the lights. I just knew that I wanted them. So I do fumble around with those a little bit, and they kept snapping up to the level that the house was on, not staying on the ground level. So I fiddle around with those a bit, and I finally got a thing that worked, and I think it looks really nice. I didn't know why the single pole wasn't with the lights, and so I had to search for it through just like filtering everything by the taller stuff, which was a little frustrating, but I'm over it. It's no big deal. I had a couple bins. I'm finally gonna add that shingles thing, and we are pretty close to being done. So if you like this video, give it a like, and if you loved it, give it a sub. And we're gonna be moving on to the screenshots. So we'll see you next time. Thanks so much.